friends, welcome to Ru's Kitchen and Garden. So it's been raining past few days and I have indulged myself into everything unhealthy that can be enjoyed during a rainfall, be it from pakodas to bhajis to say puri, chaat, pav bhaji and everything, tawa pulao. But today again there is an indication of thunderstorms, so I thought let's make something healthy for lunch. So I am making this typical Marathi thali, which is pitla and ज्वारीची भाकरी, kharda, वांग्याचं भरीत, and what else is here? Yeah, some onion chutney or salad, whatever you can call it. Now this, like I said, can be enjoyed throughout the year, but it tastes really nice when it's raining outside. So all that I said may be jargon to you, so I'm going to tell you again. So bhakri, jawar bhakri is the sorghum bread. Pitla is something that we make with gram flour, and wangetsa bharit is eggplant smashed and made in a special kind of preparation. You can either roast the eggplant or you can fry the eggplant, whatever you want to do, you can do that way. This is a different kind of a bharit. And kharda. Kharda is what you make out of chilies and garlic. It's like a spicy chutney. So let's start actually making, and I'll tell you while we are making, I'll tell you stuff. Yeah. We've washed our hands, we've tied our hair, the pan is nice and hot. You need to take an iron skillet for this. I have taken around I think 10 to 12 green chilies that we need to put it in a hot pan. Thirteen green chilies. Now these are the darker variety. Usually for kharda, what we use is the long light green variety of chilies, but these are from my own garden, so I'm just using what I have available here. So we're going to fry this on the hot iron skillet. So let's fry. It has to get some brown spots, and then we'll add the oil. So ingredients are fairly simple: chilies, oil, garlic, salt and peanut powder if you want. So let's start with this. See, brown spots like these have started to appear on the chilies. At this point I will add some oil here, and I will add the garlic. Oil in the center and then the garlic, and then keep frying this till everything becomes soft. Also add the salt after I add garlic. So salt also helps these things to get softer, quicker, faster. So now we've added the salt, and let's keep roasting it for some time. Some people also add peanut powder in this. If you want, you can add that too. I'm also going to add it, but I'll add it a little later. You can see both these have become nice and brown a bit. They've got brown patches on it. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of peanut powder, and that is it. And I'm again going to give it a nice mix and switch off the gas because the pan is hot enough. Transfer this to a mortar and pestle or a mixie jar. If you want to use a mixie jar, you can do that. But I am going to crush this, not very fine, in fact very coarse, in a mortar and pestle. Okay. Here we are. I transferred everything in the mortar and pestle, and now I'm going to pound it coarsely. You see, this is how coarse it is. Tasting time. Fire. The pitla, which is the main ingredient, we've taken half cup besan flour, same half cup water. This is one this size onion, fine chop, some curry leaf. These are 4 cloves of garlic. Garlic and onion are the 2 important ingredients, of course, after besan for a pitla. Then I've taken some whole chili. You can skip or take if you want. I'm also going to use the kharda a little bit, the thetsa that we made. We need some mustard seeds. We need cumin seeds. We need some hing. And we need some turmeric. And of course salt and oil. And let's start making this pitla. In which we first add this half cup water to this half cup pitla and make sure that there are no lumps, and we just dissolve, we just stir it around, making sure that there are no lumps. And also once all the lumps are dissolved, we are going to add a bit of that kharda that we said. So all the lumps look pretty much dissolved here, so I'm going to add the kharda in it. Little bit, yeah, not too spicy, but just that it gives it a very nice flavor. Yep, stir it well, keep it aside. If you think your water is less, it should be like flowing consistency. If you think the water is less, we are going to add water later, so no worries there. Yeah, now let's take a pan, add oil and fry the onions in it. So you see, we take a little extra oil as compared to other veggies and stuff, but we also add that much garlic, and garlic is so good for health. It fights cholesterol. So our food is always, there is so much use, excessive use of garlic, I must say. So now once this oil gets hot, I will show you what to do next. Oil is nice and hot. I'm going to add some half teaspoon mustard seeds and 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, little bit of hing, little bit, not too much, little bit turmeric, then we will add some curry leaf. Once this kind of tempers, like you hear the sound, once this splits in the oil, then I'll add the curry leaf. Let's add now the curry leaf in this. It's going to fly off everywhere. Then add this garlic that we chopped here, and add chilies also if you want. Going to be very spicy, and then I'm going to add this onion inside, and I'm going to fry the onion till it becomes a little pink in color, actually colorless, not transparent. Just I'll keep this chili. Alright, so now give it a nice mix, keep frying, and then after this we are going to add our besan, liquid besan, the slurry that we make. Many people make this besan with a lot of things. Some people make only with garlic, some people add drumstick, but this is a typical basic recipe of pitla. I'm going to add my besan, which has been resting here. Just give it a nice mix before you add it again to the pan. Just mix it well and then add it to the pan. Make sure there are no lumps. When you add this to the pan, you have to constantly keep stirring and add some water to it, so it doesn't work like, add like 1 cup water to this, yeah, and keep now constantly stirring this. So I'm constantly stirring this here, and I've added more water to it. It was 1 cup of water, so if you feel you need to add more, let this boil off a bit, then we'll add some more. We haven't added salt now, so we're going to add salt to this now. And the gas flame is extremely low. We have to let it boil so that the besan cooks, and then we have to open the gas. If you want more water, you can add more water to it, and that's it. Then add some coriander and we are done with this pitla. Besan is boiling here, but I feel that little more it has to still cook. I can still smell a little rawness, but if I leave it like this without adding any water, it's going to stick and become thick. So I'm adding half cup water more. Gas will be low, and I will cover it again and let it boil off. Like let it bubble up nicely. then I know for sure that this besan is cooked and the pitla is ready. Alright. So in the meanwhile, I'm going and chopping my coriander leaves. I'm making the bharit, so my oil is very hot here. I am going to add some cumin seeds to this hot oil. Then I'm going to add a little hing and little turmeric. So once these crackle in the oil, they've started. I'm going to add a little hing, little turmeric. I've taken 1 green chili for this. I have taken some 4-5 cloves of garlic. Yeah, 4-5 cloves of garlic, 1 onion this size, like this big, and 1 big tomato. Anyways, when it goes in the pan, I'll show you. Now I'm going to add the garlic. 5. I'm going to cut this green chili and add it. Then I'm going to add the sliced onion here. I've thinly sliced the onion. And after the onion is a little soft, I will add the tomatoes. Now tomatoes I've kept this size, okay, big, fairly big size, because I'm going to smash it later along with the eggplant. Eggplant, like I said, you can roast or you can even fry, because this type of bharta that I'm making, which goes very well along with the pitla, is mostly fried eggplant. Yeah? But the choice is completely yours. So now the onion is kind of soft. Let's add this tomato in it. Yeah. And after I add the tomato and I give it a nice mix, at the same time I'm going to add my eggplant. When you roast it, you take the skin off, but this one I haven't taken the skin off, as you know that it's not roasted. So that's it. Now I'm going to start the mashing procedure. We'll add some salt to it. Yeah, and now this is some kanda lasun or ghati masala. You can easily get this in any grocery store nowadays, Indian grocery store. It's called kanda lasun masala. I get it, like I said, my aunt gives it to me. So I freeze it. It freezes very well. It's got coconut. So 6 months is your time to keep it in the fridge, but you can freeze it very well for a year or 2. And now I've also started using the one from the stores. So if your stock gets over, then there's no need to worry. Nowadays grocery stores keep these, keep this kanda lasun masala. Then I'm going to add a Kashmiri chili just for the color. We need nice red color to this eggplant preparation bharta. So nice red chili powder, and I'm also going to add my peanut powder, and also I'm going to add the coriander leaf. Now when do I know that this is cooked is when the garlic has become soft. So I'm going to add my coriander leaf also. I'm going to keep mixing it and keep pressing the garlic with my spoon like this. So when the garlic is nice and soft, that's when I know that this veggie is done. Yeah. People would ask how much peanut powder. Honestly, it's as per your taste, but 2 to 3 teaspoons or even 1 tablespoon of peanut powder actually doesn't taste bad, tastes very nice. So now let's check the garlic if it's cooked, if it's mashed easily. It's getting lost here. If it is soft enough to cut, yeah, it is. That's when you know that your recipe is done and you can switch off your gas flame. I told you about an onion chutney. So this is fine chopped onion. I've again added the kanda lasun or the garlic and onion masala powder to it. Just gonna add some Kashmiri red chili for the color, and I'm going to squeeze half a lime to this lime juice. That is it, and some salt, little bit salt to this as per your taste. So it leaves some water. That's it. Now give this a nice mix. I think I will need some more lime juice because it's kind of less, but this is it, friends. It's a nice sour, sweet from the onion, crunchy, spicy onion chutney. The bhakri once when it started to show some signs of bubbles below, so I flipped it once. I put it on the flame here. Once I turned it and then I put it on the flame. So it's showing signs of puffing up. I need the tongue, so I will turn it around more. Now the tongue is here. This side. And it's on the flame. So this is our पिठलं, भाकरी, ठेचा, कांद्याची चटणी, दही, भरली, not भरली, वांग्याचं भरीत. Hope you liked today's recipe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.